When we first think about using Google Classroom, we tend to think about the pupils who are going to be in the room in front of us in a traditional classroom and set up Google Classes for those people. But of course, the scope could be much wider than that, and Google Classroom could be used as a way of linking pupils who otherwise might not physically see each other that often. So just by way of example, this is a Google Classroom for Cuba, which is the theatre production we're putting on this summer, and you'll see from the Students tab that it has a large list of pupils involved in the company, and obviously they're not all going to be in the same year, not all going to be in the same house, they're not going to be in the same room very often together. So Google Classroom is a great way of making sure that A, they've got the important documents, and B, they've got a place where they can share ideas and discuss the production even if they're not physically in the same room. It might be that we start using Google Classroom for boarding houses, for orchestras and bands. I can see that things like the hockey club, the rugby club, the netball club would have potential to use a Google Classroom because they would be situations where pupils who are not physically together very often all have a shared and a common interest. So I'll just put that out there really for you to think about, that we don't need to think about Google Classroom simply in terms of the pupils in the room in front of us. Okay.